Hello, I'm Mark Ells, Barnstable's town manager, and I'm here to provide you with a community update. I hope all eyes are on the storm coming up our coast right now, scheduled to arrive here, Cape Cod, on Monday. Henri is certainly a tropical hurricane level storm, perhaps reaching us at a little less than that. Storm surges are of great concern. We're still in summer season, but please know that we're going to be monitoring this carefully today and through till the storm's arrival. And we're going to be implementing emergency measures as they are needed. We're certainly looking at boating, we're looking at recreational activities. Don't be surprised if you see us shut down certain functions. Our beaches probably won't open on that Monday if there is actually a storm of the magnitude that could occur, landing at, coming up the coast and reaching Cape Cod. So please keep a close eye on this. On the other hand, we've seen these occur before and pass by us and not be as significant. So watch carefully as you make your plans going into the weekend. I also want to talk to you about our beaches leading into the end of the summer. We are starting to lose our lifeguard staff, and we're beginning to have unmanned beaches right now. If you're interested in which beaches won't have lifeguards or which beaches may not have any staff at all, you can certainly go to our website. You can look at our e-news. You can look on our Facebook page. Most means of communication that we utilize will be able to provide you information on what's going on with our beaches so that you can plan appropriately. And we're also going to have bounce houses out at those bathhouses that are closing. So if you do choose to go to a beach that isn't manned through Labor Day weekend, we will have a facility there to accommodate you. But unfortunately, our staff heads back to primarily school. These are mostly young people who man our facilities, certainly our lifeguards, and this is an annual reoccurrence for us. So we want you all to stay safe, though. We want you to be careful out there, especially if you encounter an emergency situation. First line of defense, dial 911. Second, be careful in a rescue attempt if you're not trained. You want to be able to throw the person something in the water so that they can keep themselves afloat if possible. There are dangers associated with going into the water to try to physically rescue somebody if you have never been trained in this. So please use your best judgment here and be careful. Be careful of yourself. If you have children, anytime, whether the beaches are manned or not, you should keep a close eye on your children. But certainly when we don't have staff there, it's imperative that you do that. So we thank you in advance for being knowing of this and being careful while you're out there. And then finally, a lot of discussion coming up about the town of Barnstable's local comprehensive plan. I had the opportunity to go out through the past couple of months to 6 of our 7 village associations and talk with them about a whole host of issues. But certainly our Town of Barnstable Local Comprehensive Plan is one of those issues. Why? Because we're updating the current plan we have. We're also really beginning the first of a 2-phase process right now and leading into this fall, probably carrying on for about the next 9 to 12 months. The first phase is really focused on public engagement and data gathering. Second phase will be putting all of that data into information and using it to prepare an updated local comprehensive plan. There's been some questions and I think confusion on people's part about the involvement of our villages We have 7 villages, which I'm sure you're all aware. They're absolutely a part of this plan, an active part of this plan. But the question, and somehow it was suggested that our planning department said this, but it wasn't the planning department, it was me, the town manager, who said this. And what I said was, this is the town of Barnstable's local comprehensive plan. What I mean by that is we're looking at our town in its entirety as we plan for the future, probably a 10-year window that we're looking at. And we're looking to do this in compliance with the Cape Cod Commission's guidelines and ultimately receiving their approval for this plan. By saying the town of Barnstable's local comprehensive plan, that doesn't mean we're not including any and all residents and the villages and the unique nature of those villages. But we're not approaching it from a piece-by-piece standpoint, even though we will take all of that engagement and involvement as we proceed through it. We're taking it from town of Barnstable, planning big picture, and incorporating all of those unique features that we have, those villages, those natural resources, the infrastructure, the centers of commerce and education and transportation that we have in our community, healthcare that we have in our community, so that we can create a plan for how we intend to go forward again over the next decade. So I ask you all to keep a close eye on this. I ask you to engage in it. There'll be appropriate levels for you to do that at. If you need information or if you don't see how that opportunity is presenting itself, our Department of Planning and Development will be leading the effort, but our communications department will also be helping us reach you. So you can reach out to any and all of us on this, and we will get back to you. And we will be creating a website, similar to what we did for water resources. We're going to be doing it for local comprehensive planning, so that you can go to one spot, find the information relevant to this, ask questions, become involved, and we need you to do that because this is our town's local comprehensive plan. So please participate, and thank you for listening to my update.
Hurricane Preparedness, brought to you by mass.gov and the town of Barnstable. Be ready before the storm. Hurricanes and tropical storms can impact the entire Commonwealth, not just coastal regions. Use MEMA's interactive map to find out if you live or work in a hurricane evacuation zone. Build an emergency kit that can sustain you and your family for 3 to 5 days. Have a predetermined emergency plan tailored to your family's needs. As a storm approaches, closely monitor media reports and promptly follow instructions from public safety officials. Visit mass.gov/MEMA for more hurricane preparedness resources. Know your zone. Learn if you live in a hurricane evacuation zone that may flood during a hurricane and evacuate if you are told to do so. Find out more at mass.gov/knowyourzone. Make a plan. Make a family emergency plan on what to do and how to stay in touch in a storm. Create a plan to evacuate, including where you will go and what you should bring. Go to bit.ly/plan4family for more information. Build a kit. Include supplies that your family would need for 3 to 5 days. They should include bottled water and shelf-stable food, flashlights, a radio and extra batteries, phone chargers, first aid kit with medications, special medical equipment if needed, personal care items, and copies of important documents. For more information, visit bit.ly/yourkit. Stay informed. Monitor storm updates through local media and messages from emergency officials. Sign up for your local reverse 911 system if your community has one. Also check to make sure your smartphone can receive emergency and public safety alerts. For more information, visit ready.gov/alerts. Prepare for power loss. Have a plan and supplies for extended power outages after hurricanes or other storms. For more information, visit bit.ly/powers-out. Listen to emergency officials. If told to evacuate, do so immediately. If you have evacuated, return home only when officials say it is safe to do so. Check with local officials or call 211 to find shelter locations and other disaster information. Be a good neighbor. Check on people in your neighborhood who may need additional help before, during, and after a storm. Prepare for medical needs. If you or a family member has special medical needs, equipment, or treatment, include these in your plan and talk to your care provider for additional advice or assistance. Prepare for pets and service animals. Include food, supplies, medications, carriers, and other items your pet or service animal needs if you have to evacuate. Remember, your service animal is always allowed in shelters or anywhere else you go. Prepare your home. Take steps to prevent damage from wind and flooding. Make sure you have working smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. For more information, visit bit.ly/readyhome. Keep track of property damage. If your home or property is damaged during the storm, take photos or videos to document the damage, which can help with the insurance and recovery process.